First, sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
On this Friday evening, we've got cloudy conditions, but our temperatures aren't too bad. A lot of us are still in the 50s, 53 degrees in Champaign as well as in Danville, 57 in Paris, 52 in Taylorville, but it is in the upper 40s in Bloomington as well as Pontiac. And you can see the clouds that we have on our Bradshaw weather camera overlooking Champaign on a roofing dog eye net. At this point now, the clouds are going to stay with us until Sunday morning, since we are talking about a lot of rain for the day tomorrow. Winds right now aren't very strong out of the north, between about 5 and 10 miles an hour. So as we go through our forecast planner for the rest of the evening, we're going to stay cloudy and dry, but early tomorrow morning, rain showers will arrive, and we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
A man is dead and another hurt after a shooting today, who police say pulled the trigger. Plus, they take care of many of our senior citizens, which 3 nursing homes near you were fined for violations. And it's a theater with a history spanning a century, but it'll soon close for good.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
It's sad. It's so sad.
A shocking scene in the middle of the day. A man in Decatur is shot and killed, and another is hurt. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. It happened at the corner of King and Van Dyke Streets. 30-year-old Ernest Wren died of a gunshot wound. Police arrested 23-year-old Deontay Merriweather for first-degree murder. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in our newsroom. Courtney, you were there while police were investigating. You talked to people around the scene. What did they say?
And Jennifer, police couldn't tell me what led up to the shooting, but those people I talked to on scene say they heard that Wren was just getting out of his car whenever he was shot. One woman tells me she didn't know him personally, but she knew of him. She says she believed he was trying to make something of his life. She wanted to stay anonymous, but she shared her reaction to what she saw.
What people don't understand, for everything that we do, we have to answer for it. It's God's law. It's God's law. You know, and I just pray for the families. You know what I'm saying? I pray for this community. We have to come together in a positive light. We have to.
People who knew Wren say he was the type of person who would do anything for anyone, even if he didn't know you. Others described him as respectful and mild-mannered. The other person hurt in that shooting was a 26-year-old man. Police said he's doing okay.
All right, Courtney, thank you so much. An autopsy is scheduled for tomorrow at the McLean County Coroner's Office. Anyone with information should call the Criminal Investigations Division at 424-2734 or Crime Stoppers at 423-TIPS.
The man suspected of a bank robbery in Champaign in March is behind bars. Joseph Kruger was arrested Wednesday in Indiana for robbing a bank in West Lafayette. The 41-year-old from Tilton is also suspected of a bank robbery in September in Watseka. Kruger was seen at both robberies in Illinois with a fake white beard and a gun. He admitted to Lafayette police it was a BB gun. He's charged with 3 robbery felonies. Urbana police said goodbye to one of their officers yesterday. A retired canine dog, Hunter, died after 9 years of work for the department. He was rescued from the Macon County Animal Shelter when he started in 2008. He took one last ride in his squad car with a full police escort all the way to the vet. Hunter's handler says his work has helped keep the community safer.
Found several people on tracks, got a lot of drugs, guns, stuff like that off the street. So it's invaluable, not to mention the companionship. He was a rock star. He wrote a crappy report, but couldn't train him how to do that.
Champaign PD, UIPD, and the Sheriff's Office were all part of the escort to the clinic. The Honor Guard was there to salute Hunter on his walk-in.
3 Central Illinois nursing homes, including the former Champaign County Nursing Home, have been fined for license violations. Public Health Department fined the University Rehabilitation Center, CU, almost $5,000. One problem, there weren't any reports of fire or disaster drills in the past year. Plus, there wasn't a disaster policy plan. Garden View Manor in Danville, that is, got the largest fine of $25,000 for accidentally giving the wrong medication to a patient. Accolades Adelaide Healthcare of Paxton Senior Living was fined around $2,000. They didn't respond to a patient's request for help using the toilet. Instead, the patient sat on a bedpan for more than 2 hours. The governor and state police are celebrating the newest class of troopers.
57 men and women are now officially ready to begin serving the state. WCIA 3's Gabrielle Franklin joins us live from our Capitol newsroom tonight. Gabrielle, why are leaders calling these particular cadets special?
Well, Paul, training to become a state trooper can be tough for anyone, but leaders are tipping their hats to this class, saying that they were tenacious throughout everything that happened with state police this year. Troopers Chris Lambert, Brooke Jones-Story, and Gerald Ellis all lost their lives this year before this cadet class began training. Trooper Nick Hopkins died while these cadets were still going through their process of becoming troopers. And while the class started with 70 members, only 57 members finished. Even after seeing multiple members lose their lives in the line of duty, for that, State Police Director Brendan Kelly commends them.
And you remaining 57, even after Trooper Nick Hopkins was killed in August, you didn't leave or flinch or falter. You kept going. You bore down. You held fast. We are all proud of you.
This class will also be the first academy class with Governor Pritzker in office, and he says he's excited to send these leaders off into communities to serve all around the state. Paul?
Gabrielle, thanks. Now, before being sworn in, the troopers completed 25 weeks of training, which includes a mix of physical and educational instruction. Cadets are paid for their time. The troopers will now go into a probationary period for a field training officer program. New tonight at 5, the Art Theater in Champaign is closing at the end of the month. A statement is on its website explaining they've already stopped showing films. The foundation behind it says the film industry is changing and they're facing continuing challenges. Earlier this year, the theater raised about $25,000 to keep the doors open, and the shutdown isn't without controversy. Tune in tonight at 6 to hear the blow-up our reporter witnessed between the building's owner and a board member. To see the Art Theater's entire statement, head to our website, WCIA.com.
You live in the environment every day. Who's being awarded for protecting it?
Plus, one plan at the state capitol is on hold. Why the Clean Jobs Act is going nowhere.